Don't tell her. Watch her. Watch her.
Your love, I'm gonna make it mine. There's something special about your love. I think it's one of a kind.
Alright, so I know that I'm looking a bit disheveled right now. Looking a bit crazy. I just finished my 3rd night in a row. But let this be a little bit of PSA, an advertisement for those thinking about nursing. I want to show you something. Particularly working nights, okay? Because everybody's going to tell you working nights is horrible. When you're in, or if you go to nursing school, everything that they train you is on bedside, as if that's the only thing you can do. And there's a lot more to nursing than just bedside. But even if you work in bedside and you're doing 12-hour shifts, let me show you something. It is about 8:05 or something in the morning. I'm in the second to the front parking lot space. I'm about to go shopping at a time that there is usually no one in the store other than maybe senior citizens. So while everybody that works 9 to 5 is rushing around or probably clocking in now, because there really isn't any 9 to 5 anymore. It's really mostly like 8 to 4s and 8 to 6 and all kind of foolishness. I am going to be able to stop in Publix to buy something to cook either for breakfast or something to try and treat my family before I go to bed. Lisa usually doesn't like when I do that because then I end up sleeping in. But today, I just feel like after working those 3 nights, let's treat ourselves. And I felt for junk and decided I can probably kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Get something a little bit more healthy than buying myself like a candy bar or some nonsense like that. And just come into the store, kind of get my time to decompress, because us nurses, usually when we come off our shift, we usually do it on the drive home, kind of decompress, get the constant binging and dinging and all those noises that we hear from pumps and alarms and all kinds of things going off out of our system. So I just stopping in the supermarket. I kind of thinking like, I feel like you'll hear me say this way too often since I started eating beef again. Steak and eggs for breakfast, but that's where I'm going. I'm also in the process, look out for a video coming up. I'm going to try and do a gourmet burger at home, and my plan is to get I'm ordering some lamb bacon, and I'm gonna top that burger with that, some grass-fed beef, of course, probably like a 80-20 lean ratio on the meat and all of that. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But in the meantime, there is nobody in the supermarket right now. I walk around the supermarket, everything is freshly stocked. Kind of take a look and see if there's any sales worth picking up and come in otherwise, and just kind of de-stress and get ready for damn near 7 days off. Again, another perk to working as a nurse. I have time off to spare. So to those, yes, there's a nursing shortage, so it's self-serving for me to tell you to get into the field, but it's not self-serving because I need more competition or anything like that. If you're thinking about nursing, do it. It's fulfilling, and you can't beat the schedule. And don't let them tell you don't work nights. I mean, nights is definitely not for everybody. Statistically, they're going to tell you it's unhealthy and blah, blah, blah and all of that. But listen, there is nothing in this world. You saw how close and how serious I had to get with you a while ago? There is nothing in this world like getting off at 7 in the morning, and heading out the door when everybody else is stressing coming in, and driving opposite direction of all the morning traffic and watching all the people's blood boiling while you are driving home, de-stressing, and they are escalating their cortisone levels, their stress levels. There's nothing like it. And it's not like a aha at them. It's just, it's so relaxing to be going in the opposite direction of all the stress. And you see it. It's no feeling like it. I worked days at when I was working Cleveland Clinic, and I don't want to talk bad about any previous job, but it was just the daytime work. Hated working day shift. Hated it. Hated waking up. Hated driving in traffic. Just the stress wasn't worth it. So there's nothing on this planet like being able to walk around freely knowing that I'm off for the next like 6-7 days without taking time off, mind you, without taking time off. And I am here when everybody else, for the most part, running around killing themselves to get to work. There's nothing like nursing. Anyway, let's get to shopping. My Jamaicans, I will not let this go, okay? I will not let this go. First things first, before I address you Jamaicans, this, I don't care how much of an old head I sound like, old man, grandpa, if your grandparents bust upon this, I don't care. If you know, you know. This is probably one of the most lit cereals here. It's super expensive. Always is expensive. But this is one of the best cereals. If you know, you know. Anyway, back to addressing my Jamaicans. Jamaicans, do you see what that says right there? Am I in view? You see what that says? That says grape nut. Okay? This thing with the ice cream that says great nut, for a country that is so careful usually with the way we put words together. Great nut? No. You see that? You see the P there? Grape nut. Okay? Grape nuts is the name of the cereal. That's what the ice cream should be called. Grape nuts. Because I don't know what kind of great nut is in your ice cream, but it's grape nut cereal that is in the ice cream. Why it is called grape nut. Okay? Not great. There's nothing great about it. Not great. Grape. Okay? It is scary how many different types of Cheerios they have. I think literally every time I come down a cereal aisle, I see a new type of Cheerios. There's a multi-grain strawberry. This is limited edition. Chocolate strawberry. Banana caramel. I think they had a banana before, but it didn't have caramel in it, so that's new. This one is, I've had this before. This is pretty good. The cinnamon thing. Actually, you know what? That I take that back. The oat crunch, I don't know. This is the one I know, the medley one. So take that back. Chocolate Cheerios, apple cinnamon Cheerios, very berry versus blueberry. Yeah. And then there's those gimmicky cereals like the churro cereal. Somebody would have to let me know if those are good out there. But anyway, this has nothing to do with making breakfast. This is really just about me now decompressing. This again is gonna get me in trouble later with Lisa, because she's gonna be like, you could have come home and sleep, but you're in the store wasting time, and that's why. And actually she'll probably come and try and wake me up out of spite because I should have been sleeping. So I'll pay the price for that one. Here is something that I wanted to see. So online they keep saying that there is beef bacon in this particular brand that I don't think I'm saying right, but it looks like it says Godshall. But I'm gonna check because they claim you can order it on Instacart. I'm not a big fan of Instacart. I won't get into that, but I'm just seeing pretty much your standard pork bacon. Yo, halal beef bacon is one of the best things ever. I'm trying to find another halal butcher. They never have these in green wise, but that's not gonna stop me. One of these days I'm gonna get one of these and try to actually put it out on the grill. I'm thinking, actually, if this was green wise, we try to eat organic, or at least the green wise is natural for our steaks and like beef and those kind of stuff. So if I can find something like that, I'm not lying to you though, this stuff does not look that great. And of course, you see the prices are getting insane, of course. What the hell is this down here? You know, my gourmet burgers, I'm thinking I might get some packs of this stuff and make the steak burger out of that. And I'm probably gonna make a couple different burgers. That's an idea. Let's probably grab some of this. I'm gonna get a couple packs of this. Yeah, this breakfast thing doesn't seem to be working out very well because it kind of hinged on the protein choice, which I'm not really seeing anything too worth it. And I really do need to go home and actually get some sleep. But this was still worth it. I think I've gotten work fully out of my system now. Ready to go home, take a shower, take a nap, and wake up and probably actually, ironically, do some grocery shopping, because I told Lisa let's knock out the grocery shopping, like the BJ's, the Sam's, those things. So you might see some footage from those places if we can safely record without getting kicked out. Let's take a look over here. Take a look at this stuff. Look at this one. Watermelon cake. Look how good that looks. That mini cake right there just make you want to just find something to celebrate. And then I'm a fan of these things, but that one looks like it's on the next level. I just was giving Lisa grief about buying something from BJ's very similar to that. Not as fancy though. Let's see the pre-packaged stuff. The pre-packaged stuff, while it looks very good, still doesn't compare to the stuff that they got locked up in this case over here. I am tempted to buy something, but I am trying not to, because my plan is to go home and make crab pie. But hey, at least they didn't do any Juneteenth stuff. Walmart doing a Juneteenth ice cream, and some people going ahead and getting a trademark on the word Juneteenth, which is really disappointing. I'll probably be buying, if we end up going up by Total Wine, by the Costco that we like to go to, close up to Dr. Phillips' side, or BJ's and Costco usually has really good wine prices. I'm starting to actually kind of edge BJ's on their wine selection there. Sorry, Costco's really been fighting of late, but if you have those, and also Sam's Club has a really good wine selection, so check out buying wine there. Those places, if you're buying wine, are your best bet. Again, maybe just getting too political, or just being an old head getting old. I really hate automation when it comes to like customer service. It's never done to make the worker's job easier. It's always about one of the most irritating phrases in America right now, cost effective. You know, I challenged Lisa the other day to find something that was automated that made customer service better. I challenge you to name something that has been made better by automation when it comes to customer service. I'd rather come to a cashier who's gonna ask me, did I find everything, or help me out, or kind of point out, hey, this is on sale or something. If I'm getting good customer service. If I'm not, even then, I'd rather just have an interaction with a human being than a machine. I'm not saying that you'll never catch me using self-checkout, but if I have the choice between the two, I'll pick a human cashier any day of the week. How you doing? Alright guys, about to cash out. See you guys in the car. Alright, so we did not achieve the goal of getting something to necessarily cook for breakfast, but I did solve a problem, another problem I was having, which was trying to figure out what I was going to do for these gourmet burgers. So this is supposed to be like kind of like steak, so I'm going to make steak burgers out of those patties, and they're green wise. I still have some of the grass-fed organic beef patties that come pre-made at Costco. I have to say, though they are a great price, they're organic. It makes a really good burger, especially if you season it. Yes, you have to season your food. You know who I'm talking to out there. You know if you're guilty of that. Those are great, but I did say I was making something gourmet, or I'm trying to make something gourmet. That's the attempt, at least. So, Publix, I will see you on the other side. Time to run and get home. See if I can bathe and get some sleep. See you guys later. Guess where? I'm back. So now the whole family is here this time. Of course, it's after work hours and you can quite see the difference on the crowd. It's not that I have an issue with shopping when it's more crowded, it's just I have the luxury of going at that time. So we're back in the store. Lisa's gonna do some grocery shopping. We're not doing the wholesale shopping. I'm going to try to get that done early in my days off so we can have our days to do something fun. But yeah, let's see what we can find in the supermarket now that I'm not coming off of a 12-hour shift. Look, the watermelon one is gone from earlier, and now they have this melted ice cream one. Not as nice as like the gourmet ones, but they're still really good. They're just dumb expensive, and this isn't even inflation. This hasn't gone up in price, actually. This has stayed the same price. That one is really good. This one's a little gimmicky, and this one, I hate the color. Not that any of this looks natural, but this just looks super like food coloring, but it's good.
This one is the one for $2.99. It's very airy and squishy. So this one is $2.99, but this one is $3.79 because it's rolled out already. I prefer the rolled out one. Pay your 80 cents more for it to be rolled out.
For the convenience?
Yeah.
Gabe put me onto this. I don't see them have it right now, but Publix has a mango key lime pie. I will argue, just like Gabe will, with anybody. We have been to Key West several times at this point. And Joksha, I don't care how much you swear by your key lime pie. Publix mango key lime pie is arguably the best key lime pie, period. And I'm somebody who does not like mango. Wait, the wife is trying to communicate with me. Yeah, you can get that. I need some buns to make the burger, so if you... Alright, so update on my lamb bacon. I'm kind of distraught right now. And distraught is dramatic. I want it to be as dramatic as possible. So it's like $24 to get 8 ounces. But then it's another $24 just to order it at home. I don't know about that. Watch Lisa going to show me the same pancake mix that I was looking at when I bought pancakes. Watch her.
This?
Watch her. Don't tell her. Don't tell her.
You never showed me this one. You showed me that one. That's the one you ended up
Which
buying.
one?
You bought this one.
Watch her. Watch her.
Because I'm like the prank.
Literally the only.
Why you showed it to me and I said what?
Don't tell her. Watch her. Watch her. Literally the same one. One of the same one them on my show. If you tried this, I'm not judging. If you tried this, let me know how this is. Cinnamon Toast Crunch pancakes just sounds wrong though. Because I mean, we're talking about cinnamon toast being made into a cereal and then made back into a pancake. I think the only thing that you could do to violate this even more is if you made Cinnamon Toast Crunch pancake mix into waffles. That's when you're pushing it. I myself, I'm not a super fan of granola, but I won't knock it. That the nutrients on that's pretty good.
Expensive.
Which one?
These we like, but they were expensive.
This is what Lisa's talking about here. Good on sodium. Sugar content is low. Protein is in there. Again, not bad. 170 on the calories, but what's the serving size? 30 grams. That's pretty good. They're claiming this bag only has 8 servings in it. It's pretty good.
One, before and this one.
But inflation.
No, they're always that high. But they're really good. Like they're really good. That's why.
Be careful. Some of the prices are not being inflated. They're staying the same, but the package sizes are changing.
It's $3.83. This is normally $3.99. So good job, Publix.
What I do like that most of the Publix are starting to do now is they'll have like the area that it's supposed to be from. This is German section. It's very different. I think though that what would be probably handy in the German section is if I'm looking for mustard or like sauerkraut, something to do, or like hot dogs. If we try to do like another version of this with like gourmet hot dogs or something like that.
This is the one we normally get, the spicy one.
Why not? Let's try.
69.
Versus how much?
$4.69 is the spicy one that we get.
So what is so premium about this?
Oh, beef bone broth.
Oh yeah, you sold me on that. You sold me on that one. Let's try it.
Okay, let's pick up some.
We'll try it so you don't have to. So this is the West Indian over here in Lagman. So let's take a look at what they have. It's always funny when I see Foster's in the West Indian section. I get it, I understand, but I mean, really, it could be in the British section.
Which one?
The Foster's oatmeal.
Is it British?
This is fire.
Yes, it makes sense.
They have a couple different jerk sauces. There's an oxtail sauce.
What's a preference?
Different ones. Which is the one that you prefer out of the two? Or have you tried both?
I think I'm just the oxtail one, and the oxtail one have like a vinegar.
No, out of which one though? The Grace or the Caribbean Thunder?
I'm not. No, I've never tried a Caribbean sunshine.
Watching from Jamaica. Feel sorry for us, but not too sorry for us. We do have enough to get by at least. And then of course this is just regular Publix. This is not like if you go into the weeds of trying to go into the more I don't even know what Bravo is calling itself now. Keys, I think. Just a thought and just throwing it out there. Can we co-opt some of the fireworks that is already going to be out for 4th of July for Juneteenth celebrations? Just a question. Just wondering if that could possibly be a thing for us. I mean, I see complaints about, and I understand why, especially with the trademark attempt, or actually it's not an attempt, they got away with doing it, of the word Juneteenth. But we're gonna have to set some ground rules and some you know, things to celebrate on Juneteenth. So what are traditions that we can add? Look at this. Look at this woman. But yes, him eating the popcorn chicken is a thing. Listen, I understand it's not organic chicken, it's not the best thing ever, but you come talk to me when you're going through the picky eating of a 2-year-old, and then we can discuss it. He actually eats this. It has some kind of protein in it. We don't get it from all the time, but especially when he needs to eat, yeah, this is a reliable thing. And it's the right proportionate size for him. It's like little bite-sized nuggets for him. Anyway, I'm about to try this. You see how picky he is? This is something that he actually likes, which is...
Oh, no, he's gonna try. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So we're gonna try this. This is called what? Macaroni.
It is some hash, something another.
Macaroni cheese.
No meat. Hash, because there's like, you can tell that there's like peppers in it.
Yeah.
There's like a little spice to it. You want to try it? No? Okay.
That's good. That's real good. And really good on the Publix employee for taking the extra mile to check with a supervisor that there was no meat in it and not assuming. Huh? Want to get the vitamins, but I mean, just look at the prices. It's crazy. This I can say is actually really good, but man. You know what? If you're gonna pick up bread, I think you should. Again, feel how you feel about this. I know we all have to make our sacrifices for our health, and I've heard all of the things about cold cut meats, but if you're gonna buy it here, it's not gonna be the greatest prices, but you're gonna have a really good selection. The trick is, for all of you people that love it thinly shaved, you're really gonna have to use it very fast. If you get thick cuts, they last longer and they're better for cooking, or if you're gonna put them in like warm sandwiches. I'm still trying to make a decision. Thank you, my man. One thing about Publix, especially since we've come up to Central Florida, I have to say, is they have really good customer service at all the Publix that we've been at so far, which is a stark difference, unfortunately, to those experiences that we've had in South Florida. South Florida, get your stuff together. All right, we gotta have a word, Publix. And this is not to chastise you or to make people think that you sell bad products, because usually I rock with the Publix brand stuff, especially when they're green wise or whatever. This is, I don't think this is even yours, but I've been trying to get this. Don't tell me why I'm so fixated on this probiotic. But look, this one's at least May 30th. But all of the ones that are up here, April 29th. What's this one? May 18th. May 18th. April 29th. Bro, it's May 25th. Get it together. Oh, I'm sorry. This one isn't even May. This is March 30th. Come on. Come on, Publix. Do better than that. If I find a Publix associate, I'm gonna show it to them. Alright, so we're in Target now. Lisa already came in the store, and she was going to just go alone into the store, which she had that I'm abandoned kind of look on her face when she first walked in by herself. But it was gonna be faster. Me and Kellan just stay in the car, because, you know, it becomes a fight getting the 2-year-old back and forth into the car seat. And he's already kicked off his shoes, so I had to just put him in the stroller and put the shoes at the bottom in case he starts tripping about making a beeline for running around in the store. But I just remembered that I wanted to check out here for some new undershirts and possibly see if they had any clothes just a quick look around. So we're gonna have to run and try to catch Lisa while we're in the store. The smartest thing is to stop recording and possibly just message her. So let's do that.
Love, I think it's one of a kind. There's something special about your love. I want it all the time.